Chapter. Introduction, Part 8. In this part we going to focus on the introduction which lies in Chapter 1 after the Table of Content section. The Table of Content was discussed in Part 7 of this video series in this channel. If you missed, check it up. The introduction carries a maximum of 2 marks for existence and relevance, 1 mark each. An introductory section of computer studies project writing is the opening section of the project, which provides a concise overview of the main points, purpose, scope and objective of the project. The introduction identifies the background information and sets the context of the project. It also serves to establish rapport between the candidate and the examiner and to provide understanding of what will follow in the rest of the computer studies project. As a system analyst, the candidate is responsible for analyzing a company or organization needs or problems, then design and develop a computer-based information system, which is the project. Let's quickly remind ourselves qualities and duties of a good system analyst. Qualities of a good system analyst. 1. Should have good problem-solving skills and creativity. 2. Should have good communication skills. 3. Must have business knowledge. 4. Trained as analyst. 5. Have general knowledge of the firm including its goals, objectives. 6. Should have knowledge of data processing methods and current hardware and familiarity with available programming language. Duties of a system analyst. 1. Gather, record and analyze facts of the systems. 2. Design new system and recommend changes to existing systems. 3. Prepare instructions manuals. 4. Coordinates training for users of new system. 5. Work with programmers to construct and test the system. 6. Prepares system specifications. 7. Coordinates the implementation of new or modified system. The introduction should provide background information about the computer studies project, including what prompted the candidate to embark on developing the system or project. Also, it should highlight what research activities were done by the candidate who assumes the position of a system analyst in this process or what experiments were done. Introduction aims to address the issue or problem being examined, giving historical background using the information on the question paper. The introduction should describe the company or organization fully so that the examiner clearly understands how it operates with a bias to problems faced by organization, and how it connects to the title of the project. The candidate assumes the organization or company is manual, and as such the problems associated with manual systems should be captured in the introduction, attaching it to the question paper. Let's briefly look at manual systems and common problems faced by manual systems. 1. Manual systems. In manual systems, the data processing activities are carried out manually by the human clerks assisted by some calculating tools. In individual business units, the transactions are recorded on the source documents, which are taken to the data processing department for processing. Human beings work on source documents mentally or with the aid of some simple manipulation tools. The files maintained are updated appropriately to reflect the correct image of the business. The records are stored in form of ledger cards, in the filing trays or in cabinets. The ledger cards contain the sales data, the amount owed by customers, and purchases data, the amounts owed to suppliers. The information, in the form of business documents, is generated, e.g., statements of accounts, and sent to the customers. Control is carried out, monitored by the supervisor, guided by the instructions written down in a procedure manual. In manual systems, the data being used by one individual becomes inaccessible to another individual. In this introduction section, indicate that a problem exists in the organization or company in a descriptive manner. Some of the common problems associated with any manual company or organization include: 1. Errors in data or inaccuracy of information. 2. Integrity or reliability. 3. Slow operation speed. 4. Inconvenience. 5. Poor quality of services to members. As the introduction captures the problem faced by the organization or company, it's also important to consider factors leading to selecting any data processing method. These factors are: 1. Operation speed 2. Accuracy of information 3. Volume of data 4. Convenience 5. Quality of service to customers. I. Operation speed. The timing aspect of information availability, i.e. when the information is required, is very important. Electronic and mechanical systems provide automatic processing of the input data. This quickens the operations on the input data to produce timely information. For example, a clerk assisted by mechanical or electronic devices takes shorter time to complete the posting of a transaction. E. Accuracy of the information. The use of mechanical or electronic data processing tools makes information more accurate and neat, by removing the use of illegible handwritten entries. In addition, verification is made easy, hence wrong data are easily prevented from entering the processing stage. E. Volume of data. The data processing method selected should be able to cope with the processing tasks, in respect to the data held. The data records of an organization depends on the size and the nature of the business. Small organizations with low volumes of data require few personnel with little or no data processing aids. Large or complex business organizations, with high volumes of data, require the use of sophisticated processing tools, if the information is to be produced on time. IV. Convenient. Data processing that requires repeated operations may be boring and tedious when carried out manually. In such a case, mechanical or computer machines may be employed to assist in the processing depending on the nature of the business. V. Better services to customers. As data processing systems produce information, the recipient of such information should receive them immediately to enable them take decisions that control their business operations. Using the sophisticated processing aids, such as computers in electronic data processing systems, improves the quality of information produced, e.g. statistical summaries are produced in good time, inquiries are answered in good time, and orders are dispatched promptly. Connecting the title of the project to the introduction. As a solution to the manual system that the organization wishes to replace, we get to develop the project, hence connecting to the title of the project. This project replaces the manual system with a computerized. Majority of candidates uses database to develop the project. Some of the benefits that a database system introduces are as follows. Advantages of using a database management system. 1. Database systems can be used to store data, retrieve and generate reports. 2. It is easy to maintain the data stored within a database. 3. A DBMS is able to handle large amounts of data. 4. Data is stored in an organized format, i.e. under different field names. 5. With modern equipment, data can easily be recorded. 6. Data is quickly and easily accessed or retrieved, as it is properly organized. 7. It is quite easy to update the data stored within a database. 8. Use of a database tool reduces duplication of the stored files, and the reprocessing of the same data items. In addition, several independent files are maintained for the different user requirements. 9. It is easy to analyze information stored in a database and to prepare summary reports and charts. 10. It cost saving. This results from the sharing of records, reduced processing times, reduced use of software and hardware, more efficient use of data processing personnel, and an overall improvement in the flow of data. Now let's look at sample introductions below. A sample question 1. How to write an introduction. Describe Babati Urban Council fully so that the examiner clearly understands how it operates with a bias to problems, and how it connects to the title of your project, indicating that a problem exists in a descriptive manner. A sample introduction 1. Babati Urban Council is a local authority that provides services to its residents. For it to provide these services, it raises funds through collecting house rent, charging residents for garbage collection, collecting licensing fees from businesses, collecting money from vendors who transact business in the open-air markets, charging sewerage connection fee, and also collecting money from all vehicles and carts parked within the urban centers. In addition, most of the data processing activities of the council are done manually. Some of these activities include 1. Recording of money collected from residents. 2. Keeping of revenue collection records. 3. Processing of customers' orders. 4. Generating of reports, especially those required by the management, etc. The Council wishes to replace the inefficient manual revenue collection system through developing a computer-based system that would ease the input and processing of data about revenue collection, and provide facilities for updating stored data. The system is also expected to produce a variety of reports such as receipts that are to be used for managerial purposes. A sample question 2. How to write an introduction. Describe Nekta Company, beekeeping and honey selling fully so that the examiner clearly understands how it operates with a bias to problems, and how it connects to the title of your project, indicating that a problem exists in a descriptive manner. A sample introduction 2. Nekta is a company that deals with beekeeping and selling of honey. The company provided the following services: selling of beehives and associated accessories to bee farmers, setting up of the beehives for the beekeeping, buying of honey-related products from the farmers for resale. A single hive contains 1 beehive and its associated accessories for setting up for 15,000 bee. A mini package contains 6 beehives, harvesting accessories, beehives setting up and training for 1 person for a day for 120,000. A full package contains 12 beehives and a honey extractor. It also includes training for 2 people for a day and honey harvesting kit for 2 people at 190,000. The company also offered other services other than the packages. Training at KSH7,000 per person. Sales of accessories at 2,500 per unit. Sales of honey harvesting kits at 600 per unit. Sales of honey extractors at 13,000 per unit. The company also buys honey from the farmers at 900 per kilogram and bee products at 1,200 per kilogram. A farmer whose sales is below 20,000 is paid through cash, while sales from 20,000 and 80,000 are paid through MMT. Any sales that exceed 80,000 D paid through via EFT. The transport services are also provided to the farmers based on the destination and the quantity of the items. Single package cost 2,000 per P package. Mini package cost 20 per kilometer, while full package cost KSH 25 per kilometer. Accessories cost KSH 30 per item. Harvesting kit cost 30 per item. Honey extractor cost 100 per item. The company needed computer-based system as manual system was time-consuming, as the processes in payment like waiting for check validation require a lot of time. Unnecessary duplication of data when farmers' details are copied again and again may also cause misleading reports due to poor data entry, and lastly, the records are not secured as they can easily be accessed by unauthorized person. With the new computerized Nekta Management system that I came up with, it will ensure security of data as passwords can be installed. Organize data for easy access, hence time saving, and the checks are easily validated. Lastly, the system will allow the user to add or delete information, hence no misleading reports. The computer-based Nekta Management system is more efficient and information can be updated more frequently, unlike the manual system. A sample question 3. Maringo Sports Club Intro. Describe Maringo Sports Club, a youth talent development organization in Maringo County fully so that the examiner clearly understands how it operates with a bias to problems, and how it connects to the title of your project, indicating that a problem exists in a descriptive manner. A sample introduction 3. Maringo Sports Club is a youth talent development organization in Maringo County in various games. The club enrolls youths of ages 12 to 35 years for any of the activities offered. The games offered include swimming, hockey, lawn tennis, table tennis, darts, badminton, volleyball, basketball, netball, football, baseball, rugby, pool, chess, and draft. During registration, the youths are required to provide the following details: full name, gender, next of kin, date of birth, contact details, sub-counties, school or college, various games of interest in order of priority, and other details such as weight, height, and special needs which are recorded in manual files and stored in the cabinet. The youth can be enrolled as a group through their schools, colleges, or religious organizations and may also enroll as individuals. This makes organization of this data a challenge because of the different registration methods. Individual membership fee is KSH 1000 and groups are required to pay a membership fee of KSH 500 per person. The enrolled members are categorized into 3 groups, namely, the minors consisting of members who are of ages 12 to 17 years, the middle group who are of ages 18 to 25 years and the seniors who are of ages 26 to 35 years. The sports club offers various sporting items at a fee and the items are available at the club store. A member can purchase any of the items by cash or mobile money transfer. The items include item. Per item KSHI Bloomer 250 E Games Shorts 750 E Hockey Stick 2000 IV Socks 350 V Sports Shoes ranging from 1000 to 4000 V Tracksuit 1000 V T-shirt 800 V Wrapper 450. If a member purchases items of a value exceeding KSH 10,000, a discount of 5% is offered. The store clerk is required to maintain records of the items sold and the stock in the store. If the stock level of any item drops to 20% of its maximum stock level, the clerk is expected to alert the club management to reorder the item. Each game has a patron whose duties include facilitating events within the club and with other external teams. If a team is required to play against an external team, each member in the team is required to pay a facilitation fee of KSHs 500. The patron is paid 20% of the total facilitation fee as commission. Another area of concern is the financial records management. It's difficult to track the total registration fees, total income from sale of sports items and management of store at one given point because of the many calculations done manually, which takes a lot of time. The patron is also responsible for selecting a game captain from the members. The captain is responsible for collecting and returning various sports equipment from the store to facilitate the game. In case of any loss or damage to the equipment, the captain and the team members are surcharged at the market value of the equipment plus 10% of the value. Monitoring lost items and penalties surcharged has also proven difficult because of the many records of the sports and teams with different patrons, hence the need for developing a computerized Maringo Sports Club system. The end. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 10 on the system analysis of Maringo Sports Club system. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if the video was helpful to get notifications once we upload more videos on Maringo Sports Club.